All right, it is time to talk about a big factor of life for so many. Student loans. And the White House, I should say, seems to be leaning toward a plan to cancel up to $10,000 in student loan debt, the actual amount tied to how much you make. We're expecting some details sometime tomorrow. That's all according to our partners at CNN. Now, this could be game changer for so many of our neighbors because it turns out our area is home to some of the biggest amounts of student debt. Serena Marshall picks up our reporting from here.
DC actually has the highest student loan balance in the nation, and borrowers would benefit the least from a $10,000 loan forgiveness.
I have about $15,000 worth of student loan debt.
$17,000 in student loans.
North side of $100,000.
Across the district, it's a familiar tale. Move to the big city after graduating school,
Go Vols.
get a job, and start paying back your debt.
I have about $20,000 in debt.
But for many new graduates like 25-year-old Sarah Harami, they have yet to start paying.
There's been a pause on payments, and then during COVID, I didn't have a job, so there is that. But I still have majority of the debt left.
Come next week, however, that pause may end, leading to more and more voicemails like this.
Ends on August 31st, 2022.
Of the $1.7 trillion in student loan debt impacting roughly 48 million Americans, D.C. tops the list, with Maryland and Virginia right behind. In fact, 17% of D.C. residents have student debt, second only to Maryland.
D.C. is an area that attracts a lot of professionals, and it attracts a lot of professionals who need a high level of education in order to be competitive in their fields.
And because of that, the DMV has the highest rate of borrowers with more than $100,000 in loans. For borrowers in D.C., that means they're the least likely to have their entire debt eliminated with a $10,000 forgiveness. Add in, it's one of the nation's most expensive cities.
My rent is $1,600 a month.
But regardless of what announcements are made, people really need to be thinking carefully about what would happen if their payments were to restart, and they need to be budgeting accordingly.
For Sarah, it'd mean less trips home to see her family.
Maybe a second job.
And
Downsizing on pretty much everything that I kind of have.
including possibly that brand new studio apartment she just moved into. For those who may not be ready to restart their payments should the Biden administration end the pause, experts say talk to your lender. They may have options like forbearance or even changing your payment plan to ensure you don't fall behind. Reporting from Northwest DC, Serena Marshall, WUSA 9.